Hey everyone, Nick here and welcome back to GamerJoob, and welcome back to our Five Nights at Freddy's character concept series. So today's video is sponsored by Rich Wallet, but we'll talk about that later on in the video. As for our next character we're introducing, we're looking at Billy the Bat. So we'll look into their location, gameplay mechanics, backstory, and all that good stuff as well. As always, I will just state that everything I say in these videos isn't necessarily into the overall universe and lore of Fnaf. This is just a fun what if scenario and a cool creepy story we get to tell, and we hope you enjoy. And lastly, before we start today's video, do be sure to subscribe to GamerJoob as it helps out a lot and it's greatly appreciated. It also keeps you up to date with all the videos that we post. Alrighty everyone, well let's get into the character concept of Billy the Bat. So previously in our Five Nights at Freddy's character concept series, we've been looking into the Fazbear Repair Center and all of its strange and bizarre incidents that have taken place there. So far we've met some pretty nefarious and dangerous animatronics to say the least. And today's character is no exception. So the next character we're introducing is Billy the Bat. Hence the name, Billy was designed after the flying nocturnal animal, the bat. He was given a dark grey colour scheme with unique looking arms and bat wings. It was never made clear exactly what species of bat he was specifically, but the fans were always divided on whether Billy was a vampire bat or not. In the end, Billy's Pizzeria never gave the fans an answer. Speaking of his pizzeria, Billy came from a cave-themed pizzeria in the snowy mountain region of the country. The pizzeria was designed to look like a magical mountain cave, with a number of different characters to fit the theme as well. And one of the most popular characters was Billy. Billy performed up on stage with the rest of the band. His role was that of the backup singer. The pizzeria had a special hoist pulley system that would hang Billy upside down just like a real bat, and whilst he was in this position, he would sing for all the guests. But on one unfortunate day, the pulley system broke and Billy took a nasty fall. For the most part, Billy was okay. Externally, he didn't get banged up too bad. What really took the most damage was his internal hardware. So he needed to be sent away to the repair center to get fixed up and to get back to his normal self. The only thing is, Billy hasn't been repaired or maintained ever before. Ever since the pizzeria got him, they've never had any issues with him. They know that he was an older model, but that was it. But little do the repair workers know what dangers lie deep inside Billy's robotic body. That's because Billy was built for a different purpose. He didn't even realise what he was capable of yet, but all it would take is a sinister presence to unlock what lies within. So when it came time to repair Billy, the workers couldn't get to him straight away. Unfortunately, they had other repair jobs in front of him. So Billy would have to wait in the holding room until the next day. But Billy, being unguarded overnight, would be plenty of time for the glitch entity to get to work corrupting his body and unlocking what lies within. So the next day rolls around and it's finally time for Billy to receive his repairs. And what the repair worker sees is shocking to say the least. They can't believe it's happened again. Someone has broken in and torn poor Billy's body all apart. His leg material was all shredded and his wings were ripped as well. The repair worker starts to think to themselves if this lazy night guard is even doing their job. They're probably slacking off while some crazy person has broken in and vandalised poor Billy. Regardless, they need to get their work done, so there's no point in complaining. The first thing they need to do is run an internal diagnostic and see what's wrong with Billy's electronics. There's always a port in the back of the animatronics. They just need to find it and plug in. Ah, there it is. That's strange. This sticker is peeling off. They normally don't use stickers. They usually stamp the manufacturer's logo instead. The worker peels off the sticker to reveal something else. It reads, Afton Robotics. Wow, this thing is really old. They didn't come across many models this old anymore, especially with all the horrible rumours surrounding Mr. Afton and what went down at the original pizzeria. Regardless, they plugged it in and ran the test. All seemed to be running fine until they heard a click. That's strange, Billy's faceplate has opened up. They didn't know it could do that. As the repair worker goes to shut the faceplate, something truly horrifying happens right in front of their eyes. But first, before that happens, I'm going to hand it off to the other member of GamerJoob, Jade, to tell us all about today's sponsor.
Hi everyone, I wanted to pop in and thank today's sponsor and also GamerJoob's first ever sponsor, and that is Ridge Wallet. I'm super excited that they reached out to us because Ridge is actually such a smart design for a wallet. It keeps everything way more compact and way flatter and less bulky than, typical wallets can be. It's really cool because it is unisex, and so yeah, I take it with me every day to work. I pop it inside my handbag, so obviously I've still got a bulky handbag, but this is not bulky. And I get to just take it to my day job. It's way more sleek and easy than a big bulky wallet. And I know that one of our editors, Nick, also uses these, and yeah, it's just super handy. It's got like the cash strap, and then you can pop out your cards really easily, like on this side, and you can fit in a whole bunch of cards, as many as you need to. I'm not going to show you the cards, but yeah, I definitely want to thank you all so much for all the support on this channel, and that is the reason why we've ever been reached out to by people like Ridge, and thank you to Ridge for sponsoring, and yeah, I really, really enjoy their wallet. We'll have a link in the description below and the top comment if you would like to check out Ridge Wallet. It could be a great gift or just something for yourself. So yeah, now back to the video.
Billy's chest cavity opens up and all of a sudden 4 deadly blades burst out. They narrowly miss the repair worker as they take cover and hide behind a desk. Terrified, they stare at this deranged-looking animatronic. What was this thing? This wasn't designed to entertain children. It was designed to murder them. The rumors were true. The worker has heard of another animatronic just like this. An animatronic that was rigged to be a deadly trap. It was at another location. It was a clown character they remembered. Circus something. They never thought these twisted creations actually existed. They needed to quickly warn the other workers and, more importantly, the night guard. As they rush towards the door, they suddenly see a flash of light. What just happened? Were they teleported to the underground basement? Regardless of how they got here, they need to find a way out of here. They need to warn all the others. But without any keys, getting out of here would be quite difficult. The glitch entity couldn't have that pesky worker warning everyone else about Billy. It took a lot out of them to teleport the worker, and they needed to retreat and recover. But they can leave it up to Billy to do the rest. They were counting on him to do what he was designed to do. His creator would be more than happy to see that Billy was finally being put to use. And their first victim would be the night guard. So now let's get into the gameplay segment of the video. As always, the gameplay loop is based on the classic Fnaf formula of observation and management. So Billy's starting position would always be in the repair room. But he wouldn't always make himself very visible to the player. The player needs to keep an eye out for Billy, especially around the ceiling. Billy would tend to hang from the ceiling just like a typical bat would. When it comes to the office, Billy would be able to approach from the right-hand door and the roller door. As soon as the player sees Billy, they would need to shut the door immediately. But the player still needs to be careful. Sometimes Billy can still be there, but he's just hanging from the ceiling. Whenever the player sees Billy with his deadly blades retracted, they would need to be on high alert. Billy can use these blades to enter the office. He would be able to attack the doors and damage them. The doors would be rendered useless for a short while until they kick back in and operate correctly once more. The player would need to do their best to keep on top of Billy's advancements towards the office, because if they slip up and let him inside, then they'll be greeted with a classic Fnaf jump scare. So I think that Billy the Bat would be a great addition to the Repair Center's roster of characters. I think it would be quite interesting to have a character that is linked with some of the other previous games and lore and characters. And it would also be cool to see some of the more twisted and dark sides of the Fazbear Entertainment animatronics. Alrighty everyone, well that's what we have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting and subscribing, as it helps out a lot and it's greatly appreciated. As always, let us know in the comment section down below what you thought of Billy the Bat and what you'd like to see going forward. Alrighty everyone, well, to the next video, I'll catch you later, bye.